Hey guys, it's Jacob here, and today I'm going to be showing you Minecraft 1.4, which is a new pre-release, and I'm actually really impressed with this pre-release, and I haven't been able to say that about many updates recently. I'm impressed that Mojang is still updating the game with good features that even the veteran Minecraft players from years ago are still going to enjoy, and it will make the game exciting again, and add some new features. So here we have a small one, but it's still nice for the builders. You can create a flower pot out of 3 bricks, like a bucket, and in this you can place it and put saplings or mushrooms or anything like that. No crops, but so it's just for the looks, no actual growing like in a corner or something, but that's still a really cool feature. So this next one is one of my favorite ones. You can put items in an item frame. Now I wasn't able to find a crafting recipe for this yet, and then once you put it in, you can rotate it. So this adds a new way of doing storage. You can, instead of having the signs, you could literally put the item in above so you could see, because you couldn't place like a diamond, you could just place a diamond block. So this adds a nice new thing like that, and it's just on top of a block, and it's affordable. I assume it wouldn't be anything expensive. It looks like it's gonna be made out of wood. So yeah, that's a really good play by Mojang. It's a really nice item for us. Alright, so on this next one, as you can see here, these stairs are merged, unlike these. So in the later updates, or in the earlier updates I should say, you'd have to awkwardly place stairs in the corners, use half slabs or something like that. But now when you place it, they merge together, so it's a simple feature that should have been in the game from the beginning. Way to get on the train late, Mojang. So our next feature is leather armor and dye. So you can now dye leather armor, and as you notice, the default leather armor is different color now. So it's a darker brown instead of lighter, so it looks actually looks like leather colored armor. So you can just dye any color you want. You can wear it. It would work on multiplayer, so you can actually customize your armor now. It would work well for role-playing servers to show factions and stuff like that. So that's a very nice feature. Alright, this next one, you can now plant potatoes and carrots. I don't know how you actually get them. So you can plant them and bone meal them and harvest them and get the items back. So I don't know what you use the carrots for. I think they're used for brewing the invisibility potion, but I wasn't able to figure that out, which I have there. You can make a golden carrot out of gold nuggets, which is, I assume, what the potion would be made out of. Alright, so that's a golden carrot. And then with the potato, you can make a baked potato by putting a potato in the furnace. I bet you couldn't figure that out. And that's obviously food. And then with those, you're able to make an invisibility potion, which, as you see, just made me invisible for 5 minutes with the splash potion. Once I hit a mob, that'll go away, so only like a zombie or something like that. But I can actually hit animals with it as well, so they can go invisible. But if I have armor on, you already saw. Whoops. You can see the armor, so you can't just run around with the armor on. That's a really nice feature. I can see some servers having problems with that though. Maybe some griefing issues with invisibility. Maybe some way that an op will be able to see through invisibility potion. That would fix that. Alright, next you have F3 and H. So as you see, I press that. And now you can see to the right of leather boots, it says the item ID number, so 301, and that I would be able to spawn this item through commands, and it shows the color code for that specific color, which is just a nice tool for ops. Alright, so this next one, I need to grab a bow. Oops. Let me spawn a bow and arrow real quick. Alright, so you have a normal button, and you can press it. It's just made out of wood, but if you shoot it, it will toggle the button, and it will stay toggled until the arrow either disappears after, I think it's 5 minutes for arrows as well, or until you pick it up. So that's going to be really good for adventure maps or server things like that. Some games already had one. Nice job, me. Alright, now you have trapdoors. Before you were limited to how you could place them, but now you can change how they're placed, just like with stairs. You could place them at the top, or you could place them at the bottom, based on where your cursor is. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. You still can't just place them on the ground like that, though. It will break. That's a bummer. So, over here, we have a new stone wall. This can be made in both normal cobblestone and mossy cobblestone, which gives a new feature for that finally, a useless block except for building. As you can see, it only has the little raised spots at the corners, so you can, yeah, it would just look stupid. It's the equivalent of a fence. Yeah, so I will craft some now out of mossy and cobblestone, and it's relatively cheap. It doesn't take all the wood. Like, it's kind of annoying to make fences out of all the wood. And I have one last feature to show, and that is taking other things to the nether. So just walk him through the portal. I got one there, and he will be in the nether with me. It's really cool. So you can now have villagers here and that kind of a thing. So I have cows in the nether, and it's really easy getting through, but yeah. It looks like they still have the following wheat problem though, so it takes them a while to start following you. Let's see if it happens. Yep. Follow me. Whatever. So, but very good update. I'm really liking it. There is also a new boss being implemented. Looks like it's going to be an overworld, or probably a nether actually. Looks pretty powerful, so we'll see. See what Jeb does. Thanks for watching. See you later.